Give me a sec. Okay, there we go. I think. Can you hear me now? Okay. In my defense, I actually did check it before the stream this time, but, I have, like, a USB adapter to give me more USB ports, because I decided, because I have a bunch of, RGB shiny lights, because I'm a gamer, so I get to have lighty thingies. But, it was being a little funky, so my microphone wasn't totally plugged in the right way. But now it is fine. Yay, we're good. Sorry about that. Anyway, I was saying, hello everybody, straight from the underworld. I'm your host, Cherry Mosh, yet again. And Cloudy, I'm totally not opposed to doing a co-stream. That might be fun. I am definitely not opposed. But quickly, now that you can hear me, oh god. One of these days I'm gonna have a stream where it starts smoothly. I'm going to get it eventually, I swear. I swear. A quick announcement, it's a tiny one, but I now have a Discord server. You can find it, link in the description if you're interested. I just started it. I made a few little emojis for it that well, I don't really draw emojis that often, so they're not the best in the world, but I hope you still like them. But yeah, last time, I'm sorry it's been a while since I've, actually been doing anything. I've been putting a lot off. The task paralysis and procrastination is real. It's bad. But we're back in Marleybone. I want to try and finish today. I want to try and keep streaming until I'm done. Because I want to be done with it. I love Marleybone, but it's time to move on. We've been here long enough. So we need to go into, what's his name? Katzenstein's lab today. Gotta zoom right in. Guess I don't mind trying and soloing it. Oh, well, thank you. I mean, I think, honestly, I'm just not consistent enough. And also, fighting algorithms is a pain in the butt. Yeah. So, you know, I appreciate that you feel like I'm underrated. I think, honestly, some of it is on me to just be producing more, but I'm a slowpoke, and also I hate editing. But I appreciate the support. Like, I like having just, like, my little group here. That's much appreciated all on its own, so, you know, it's okay. It's okay. I love if we grow, but also, you know, I appreciate what I have. I think 13 is, like, it's actually pretty good. Like, a lot of people, like, struggle to get past 1. I do have wings. I forgot to mention. I have bat wings. I also could be a swarm of bats if I wanted. Which maybe we do. I know that spooky season is over, but I do not care. We are a death wizard, so every season is spooky season. So, yeah, why don't we just be a bunch of bats for a while? It's bats, man. It's frickin' bats.
I hope you didn't have any trouble reaching me. Now,
Hi,
how
Watson, with your twitchy face.
Dr. Katzenstein himself. We haven't got the right combination to end.
Alright, yeah, gotta find the combination, blah,
There's
blah,
a metal
blah.
man on his fire gun who has some sway on these rooftops. Maybe he knows the right combination.
I don't think I had to mark because I think there's actually a teleport that brings you back to Watson when you finish this, but I'm trying to get in a better habit of marking because I always forget. Am I Batman or am I? Because I'm many bats. So am I Batman? Batwomen? Bat gender neutral? Something like that. But yeah, you know what? It's kind of fun being a swarm of bats. You know, you get to echolocate. You get to squeakity squeak. Yeah, being bats is awesome. Yes, bat gender neutral. I'm going the wrong way. Oops. I was so entranced by my bats that I just started wandering. Oops. All right, here we go. Oh, so okay, cool. But I wanted to continue because I thought of another thing that happened at my cult high school that I was talking about last time. I wanted to talk about the time that the principal totally got one of the students sent to the hospital because of their dumb decision making. Does that sound good to y'all when you hear that story? I mean, I felt really bad for, yeah, the cult school. Return of the cult school. But yeah, so we got to go on a field trip once. We only took so many field trips. There weren't many of them, but I mean, I also, again, it was appreciated because, again, I grew up with, like, a lot of weird out-of-school experiences, so it was, I mean, it was exciting, right? You know, we even, like, they've, like, rented a bus and everything because, again, like, they had, like, I was there on a scholarship, but they had several people there that were just, like, making bank. So they were able to afford to rent, like, a whole-ass tour bus. So that was wild. There are several moments that made me feel very out of place, just because there was a lot of, rich kids, and I was, like, I was the freebie one that was there at the beginning, so that's why I got to be there as a freebie, which was, like, appreciated, but I remember, like, one kid, like, I think we were having a conversation about, like, why I didn't have certain things. Like, I didn't have wheelies, was, like, the big talking point, and, like, I was like, I don't think I can get them, and they were like, well, you should, because they're so fun, and I was like, I just don't have spare money. And then they were like, well, when do you think you're going to have money? And I was like, I mean, I guess I should have just stopped being poor. That was the obvious solution. Couldn't believe I didn't think of that. Yes, but the trip. So one of the rich parents had like a whole ass ranch near the border of Mexico. Because remember, I went to school in Texas. So he had a whole giant ranch by the border of Mexico, and he was like, hey, principal, since you like schmoozing with me, how about you guys take a field trip out to my ranch? We have like a whole cabin and everything. Like, I mean, this was like snappy, right? So we were like feeling pretty privileged to go, right? Because it's like, yeah, we get to go to some dude's ranch, though he had a ton of taxidermy, which freaked me out a little bit. I'm not a fan, personally. It just freaks me out a little bit. I'm not sure what it is about it. I think just the idea that a real living thing got stuffed is like a horrific thought to me. But yeah, so he had a lot of taxidermy, so that was one thing. But his son also got to drive like one of those, it's not like a little golf cart, it's sort of like one of those intense off-road golf carts. Yeah, I don't know how, I mean, we had to sign permission slips and, like, the legal, like, if something happens to your child, we're not liable, that every field trip thing has you sign. But I seem to remember there was also some, like, extra things in the permission slip that most schools didn't have or something, because I remember my mom being, like, I don't know, I remember her being kind of worried at the start of it, and she, like, had me pack a ton of first aid stuff, so maybe she had some kind of inkling that something was gonna happen, which it did. Yeah, so we got there, and it was, again, if you've ever been in the, like, Texas country area, ever, oh, I shouldn't have done that, because the shield was there, I wasn't thinking. Oops. Well, at least we got rid of a thing, I guess. That wasn't very smart. I don't have a bad time focusing on 2 different things. I will try though. Yeah, so we were on this field trip, and you know, the Texas countryside is a little bit like, I don't know, it's rocky, it's kind of rough, there's probably scorpions and all that stuff, so we were out there, but again, it was like a nice full cabin because these people were like semi-well off, right? I mean, they did have a ranch, so yeah, so we were there, and they had this, like, a golf cart, I'm gonna call it, but it was sort of like a, I don't know, it was like one of those off-road hefty golf carts. So this dude's son was allowed to drive it around, but the cart has like a weight limit, right? You can only have so many people on there, you know, silly things like that. So a group of these teenagers went to our, let's see, so okay, all of you really quick, don't let me forget this. Sun, bird, tree, bug, because I'm going to be telling this story, so I'm going to forget. Sun, bird, tree, bug. Maybe I should write this down. Sun, bird, tree, bug. Well, it's probably the same. If I like forget, I can look it up, but try and remember for me, y'all. Sun, bird, tree, bug. Okay, so this group of teenagers that was way over the capacity of that golf cart, came to the principal and was like, hey, this dude's son, let's call him Bradley, because he was kind of a Bradley type. Oh, right there. I guess I didn't have to remember. So Bradley was like, hey, me being a teenager wants to take this huge group of people driving around off-road. Can we go do it? And she took like one look at it and decided that because her and her kids had been fine when he was driving with just them, that it was fine for this huge group of teenagers to just go off on their own for a while without like a teacher or anything.
Another gate with a
Blah, blah, blah,
It
blah.
looks like our only choice is to
So that was
revisit
mistake
those
number
plot
1. That was
holes.
kind of just
I'm
pure
sure if you
negligence
defeat
in my
Baker,
mind.
you'll get what you need.
And also she didn't inform any of the other teachers that they were going somewhere. So for part of the time when they were gone, the teachers were like kind of freaking out because they couldn't find this like huge group of like kids that they were supposed to be looking after on the field trip. So that was dumb. So obviously this setup is sort of, it's just like asking for trouble, right? And again, especially since a lot of these teenagers, like, they didn't really, they weren't very experienced with being out of the city, really. So, that was another, like, point in a bad direction. And also, you had an inexperienced teenager driving the cart. But so, due to the inexperience and then also being over capacity, at some point when they were driving, I think they basically rolled over. It's like there's like a jutting out rock and they rolled over. Half of the kids ended up falling out. Some of them ended up just getting horrible whiplash. But one of the girls, oh, hi. Nice to see you in here. Thanks for helping. Let's see. Ooh, this is a bad deck. Okay. Okay, cool. Not all caps. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, so the car flipped, and one of the girls hit her knee. This is kind of gross, just fair warning. They hit her knee. Thank you. Thank you for thinking blah, 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 blah. I'm having too many thoughts in my brain all at once. Thank you. Let's see, I guess I can AoE too. May as well. So yeah, she hit her knee on one of the rocks that was jutting up, and I didn't see it myself, but according to everyone else who had been there, there was bone showing. It was bad, and because we were near the border of Mexico on this ranch that was like way away from like any kind of town or anything. There wasn't really emergency services that could come out, really. yeah. So, that was a problem. Oh, he probably has it. Thank you, Cloud. Mr. Cloud. We stand. Okay, okay, it wasn't totally useless because the speeder still needs some soul sucking. Yeah, but so all these teenagers were freaking out. They managed to drag themselves back to the cabin. Apparently they had been quite a while away. So, yeah, they were all taking ages to drive back from there. And, so that was problem number 2. And then they finally get back, and everyone is freaking out, obviously. And, you know, the teachers, like, only then found out where they had gone and were asking the principal, like, why the hell were all these kids left to go out on their own with this many of them on that cart? And the principal, even though one of the students literally needed to be taken to the hospital, and she was being questioned,
a clue appears in the corner.
She suddenly, this part's ridiculous. She suddenly was like, you know, oh, I feel so sick. I think I'm having a gluten attack, because she was like supposedly gluten intolerant, but it happened so conveniently, and she literally ended up hiding upstairs and got her daughter. Oh my god, my throat did something weird. She literally got her daughter to come up with her, and she basically played victim, even though literally one of the students were bleeding and all the teachers were freaking out and somebody needed to take this poor girl to the hospital. She just suddenly was like, oh no guys, I can't, gluten, oh no, not the gluten. So she just yeeted out, and luckily the vice principal at the time was at least a semi-decent person, so she just, like, loaded up that poor girl into her car and took her to the hospital herself. And she ended up being okay, but she had to have, like, stitches and stuff, obviously. Yeah, she was okay, luckily, and she was fine. I don't know, though, how the school didn't get sued, but, because they honestly, and maybe it was something having to do with the permission slip just protected them, and they decided it wasn't worth it. But yeah, so that was like a huge disaster, and it wouldn't have happened if, number one, the principal had been like, at least like, no, somebody has to go with you, or like, not that many at a time, and had been even paying attention, or thought like, you know, just said no, honestly, because I feel like maybe, like, unless you had, like, 1 or 2 adults with you, it's kind of, like, a little unsafe to begin with. And also, it's like, do you know how teenagers are when they're like, oh, yeah, we're just gonna go out in the middle of nowhere and do something? Like, you have a group of like, they're I mean, I'm pretty sure one of them, oh, thank you, Cloudy. I'm pretty sure one of them was the, well, they had definitely been doing drugs in the bathroom before. Can I say drugs on YouTube, or will I get, I mean, who cares? They were doing, fudge. So, you know, it was kind of like a well-known fact, too. Thank you again for your help. I appreciate it. Yeah, so there was that aspect, too. I think the principal might have even known, because I think they had gotten caught doing something before that. I think it was just, like, weed or something, but it was just grass. Just grass. Hello, cat. The cat. Thank you again, Cloudy. We appreciate it. I'll just do a little happy face. Here, I'll do this. That'll help both of us. Yeah, I'm going to YouTube jail for saying the word drugs. But yeah, so that it was just like, it was like every wrong decision was made, so somebody got really badly hurt. But yeah, so that was like an incident that was sort of like imprinted on all of us for, well, basically ever, as you can imagine. Because, yeah, and I think that girl ended up dropping out of the school pretty soon after that. They did actually almost get sued by one of the girl's parents that got whiplash. And I think, like, literally, that parent ended up being gaslit, being like, oh, you wanna sue us over whiplash while one of the girls got her, like, knee broken open? Like, as if that meant that they shouldn't be sued because somebody had it worse. But I think they ended up caving to, like, the gaslighting. So, yeah, they never got sued. Somehow. Yeah. It was a lot. Yeah, gee, I wonder why she ended up dropping out. Yeah, and I think even... Oh my god, what a bad... I need to sort out my deck. This is horrible. Here, we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, he might got it already. I probably should have... I mean, that doesn't matter. Yeah, so it was an infamous incident. And I don't think we went on any more field trips after that either. I think, like, when they were brought up, there were a lot of parents who were like, okay, but is another incident gonna happen? Like, they were just super distrustful. Like, they were like, which I don't blame them. Like, I remember when I got home and told my mom what happened, she was, like, livid. Like, I think she, like, if we had more money, I think we might have ended up suing ourselves or something, because, I mean, I don't know. Like, it was just a lot. So, yeah, that's another thing that happened at my weird cult school. And I feel like I wish I had had the sense to leave then, but again, I just, like, you know, especially since I got to go there for free and I had friends there who aren't friends anymore, but I didn't know any better. I really wish I had dropped out at that point, but unfortunately I didn't. Oh, and also, Cloudy, don't worry about... I'm happy for you going live, by the way. But yeah, don't worry about it. I totally understand. I appreciate you dropping in. Let's see. They might have it, but we'll just do that just in case. But I think he has it in the bag. Also, cool. Super cool armor. Love it. Yeah, but yeah, it was just, like, super crappy that the principal, like, pretended to be, like, sick, right, as something bad happened that would need her to, like, you know, literally do anything. It's just, it's so irresponsible and just, it's kind of childish, too. Like, literally, that's something, like, a little kid does, like, when they don't want to deal with something. It's like, what? Let's see. Great. Aha, and great. I got it. Okay, learn the platform and assemble parts. We'll do that. We got our little robot. Oh, I got to talk to Grunk again. Duh, I'm dumb. Hi, Grunk.
See? Grunk knows how to
Thank
make
you,
that
Grunk.
clockwork needs power. Turn on the computers, power up the system,
Feel
and
the
charge
power.
up the clockwork.
Bloop. And the charging lever. Hold the lever, Grunk. There we go. Let's go on down and see what we've created. It's alive! Alright, thank you, thank you. Now we can go talk to Watson. Much appreciated. Oh, I gotta go down here. Oops. Oh, I wanted to say yes. No, I went away! I wanted to say yes! I'm so sorry! I, like, just managed to move out right as I saw it. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I would have said yes.
So, Meowyard, Bones must know the full story. I've been
Bones?
informed he's waiting at the museum.
Just
at the
calling
base
somebody
of Big
Bones,
Ben.
okay.
Good luck, young wizard.
Alright, we're getting close because I think now we go for the clock towers. We got like the most... I love how obnoxious this Halloween teleport is. It's kind of amazing. I think there were like a lot of like times where like the principal would just kind of conveniently yeet out whenever like she had to actually act responsible. Like I remember one time this is a little bit adult topics, but we basically had one of those like SEX classes, you know. At least we got one. It's better than most of Texas, which was just like, don't do anything. And then that's all they would tell you.
Excellent deductive work.
The constables are attempting to find a way inside
you know,
Big Ben
they were
to-
trying
You
to be
heard the
responsible
terrible
and
news.
handed out
Yowiardi has quick,
protection
fine guts and
to
counterweight
everybody.
beast. He knows how to reset
and of
the
course, all
counterweights
of the
so that you
guys
can enter the clock tower.
thought it was the funniest thing ever, and they just literally went outside and like literally threw all the protection around like confetti, and just like it was littering, honestly. But I remember she just sort of like one of the teachers was like, should we do something about this? And I think I almost called her by her name. Oops. Let's call her Karen. So Karen just was like, you know, I remember her literally saying like, I just don't feel well, I can't deal with this right now. She would do stuff like that all the time, where she would just like, every time like she actually had to be a principal, she would just conveniently be like, nah, I'm too sick, y'all, I can't, I just, the pain of it all. It was just, she was not very responsible, let's put it that way. I'm glad we got Mr. Cloud helping us out here. It's very much appreciated. This will make this go way faster. Bada bing, bada boom. Told my friend about Wiz, and he was like, this just looks like any game that wants kids to give them their parents money. And yeah, yeah, I agree. It's definitely, I mean, that's kind of like most MMOs. Like, that's just, it's how it works, right? I feel like you're getting a lot of content for not that much money. You just have to like not give in to the loot boxing kind of system, where it's like with the packs they have, where you like end up spending a ton of real money for the chance at getting a cool money. At a cool money? God, what was that sentence? I like had a stroke. Okay. But let's see, let's do this just in case. I think that might be enough, but just in case, we'll see. Like, you just have to be strong, you know? And also, like, hopefully if you're young, you have a little bit of media literacy knowledge. I feel like it's like sort of more on the parents to be like, yeah, don't spend money on gambling. Yeah, I think Wizard City should just be permanently free. It's free for now, actually. I feel like all of Wizard City should be free, though. Like, you should, like, I could understand the paywall being at Krakatopia, you know? Because then it's like, you've gotten a good taste for the game. Because I feel like what they actually allow you to do doesn't really give you a full idea of what the game is like. Yeah, there's so many, like, other worlds, so, like, having Wizard City be free would, like, you know, I feel like sometimes, like, even at least part of Krakatopia should be a free-to-play thing, because, number one, it's been around for so long, and also, again, I feel like after the first part of Krakatopia, that's when you, like, really kind of, like, okay, this is what the game is, and you can decide if you like it or not. But yeah, as is, I think it's not. I think it's a little bit greedy to start asking for money like at Firecat Alley or whatever. Like, because those are still like those still feel like tutorial streets to me, you know. And it's like Wizard City takes like, I think you can even do it like in an hour. So, yeah. But yeah, currently, if anyone is like, attack dagger? Okay, we'll attack dagger. Nope. Mouse. There we go. There we go. We appreciate. Oh yeah, because they have the ice shield, that makes sense. I'm babbling, I'm sorry. I'm like half paying attention to the game, half paying attention to babbling. Oh, of course that would happen. Of course that would happen. Of course that would LOL. Lol. Lols. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure that I totally realized that they could heal themselves. Okay, well, we'll do this, and that should do it. 8,000 dollars a month. I'm sure that could only go over well. It's like Elon Musk starting to charge people for the blue check mark by their Twitter names. I just like, apparently, I mean, I don't use Twitter that much anyway, but apparently there's a mass migration happen. I'd recommend either going back to Tumblr or I hear Mastodon is supposed to be good. I haven't heard too much about it. Can I not get stuck on the stairs, please? That's lame. Okay, here we go. Boy picked. Alright, I guess we'll just do that to get them down again. I'm using fire a lot for being a death wizard. Okay, well, it's gonna fizzle anyway, so fine. It's because, like, a death doesn't get their AoE for a while, and AoEs make it easier. I think once I get my death AoE spell, I'll refund my training points. Because, you know, may as well. Let's see, why don't we go ahead and we'll do this. Strengthen our hit. Do I have the spirit blades? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Not sure if I got them or not. Look at these little clanky spiders. They're kind of cute in their own way. I love them. Oh yeah, that's the Pirate 101. Yeah, you can be a pirate. It sounds pretty cool to me. Boop. Apparently it plays a little bit differently from Wizard101, but it's by the same company. I think there's supposed to be some world overlap too. Yeah, you should give it a try, honestly. Like, if you like Wizard101, I'd give Pirate 101 a try. I've heard only good things. I'd be down to try and play it at some point, because I've legitimately never played it, so maybe that's another video. Wizard101 player tries Pirate 101. Has a snappy title. Probably at some point, but you might be able to play at least the first part for free like you can in Wiz. Might be at least able to try it out. Beautiful. There we go. Okay, didn't have to do one nothing. Alright. Let's go pull the lever.
Gus shouts at
Yeah, I did this one solo on my fire wizard recently because he's up at Marleybone now. And let me tell you, this is going way faster with another person. Yeah.
It's too bad I have to mess up your pretty little hat. But I do.
Not my pretty little hat. I love the robot voice. It's beautiful. Yeah, I'm definitely using this a lot for being a death wizard, but it's just convenient. Again, until I get my death AoE, because the Scarecrow is epic. Just have to get there. I have to remember what level you get that at. Let's see, we will do... Let's get rid of some of these. Let's do this. Let me look up when you get your death AoE. AoE. Here. I love our little flip that we do. Wizard... No, not Wizard of Oz, Wizard101. Let's see, when do you get it? Come here. Let's see, do we want to go ahead and... No, let's build up for the vampire. Of course, the wiki could just not load for me. That'd be nice. The furthest I've ever gotten... So the furthest I think I got... Because again, I played this when I was very young. I don't think there even was an Arc 2 yet, so... the furthest I had gotten when I first played Wizard101 as a kid was Dragonspire. But I now have a myth that's at Azteca, but I am massively procrastinating going further in Azteca because it is a pain, let me tell you. It is so long. You know, I like the design of the world, I really do, but it's not even like long and fun, it's just long and painful. It's just, I'm not enjoying it at all. It just feels like a lot of, like, it feels like it could be cut down by half and it would still feel pretty long. Yeah, so that's the furthest I've, like, gotten in recent memory with the account that I have. Let's see. 5, 4, 1. Okay, we gotta go to Regent Square. Talk to Clancy. Clancy sounds like a very, like, I can only think of a Clancy as being like a yeehaw kind of Clancy. Like Clancy, like he's a redneck or something. But no, and this Clancy is a very dapper sir.
Looks like we're on the right track. Good job.
You know, we wouldn't be here if you just let me, like, get the Croconomicon in the first place. Now it's, like, way more complicated.
I can't help you with the other counterweight. You'll have to find... She'll help you with the other one.
Alright, counterweight... You should tell me what food you're getting. I'm, like, getting hungry right now. Aha, yes. Thank you. Dun, dun, dun. I've actually never been in a group before. I'm not 100% sure how it works. I'm glad to be in it now, though, because I was like... I felt really bad. Hello, thank you. Greatly appreciate your help. This, again, this is making this go way faster, because usually it's a pain. Alright, come on, Scoot, Scoot. Boop. Bouncy, bouncy.
I'd be happy to help you. I want to help, but there's every...
I realize once I edit this into a highlight, I'm gonna have a lot of ums to edit out. No, wrong way, sorry. I just too much. It's a bad habit that I need to break. Because I know it can drive people nuts when they're trying to wait for you to finish your sentence and you're like, Let's see. Oh, hang on. I froze for a second. I have to plug in my iPad, that's why. It's my, tracking. Sorry for that. I know I had to look weird for a second. Okay, where's the plug? There's the plug. Alright, all set. I mean, what tracking? This is just how I look. What? Oh. I didn't say anything. Yeah, I nervous laugh too. That's been a thing in my whole family too. It's just we nervous chuckle. It's just like a... Sometimes, like, we laugh at the most inappropriate times. And swear I don't mean to, and I know it can be rude, but it's a nervous tick. And some people are like, why are you not taking this seriously? I used to get mad at my dad because, like, he, you know, it stems from him. It's like, he does the thing where he drops really serious news in the most, like, you know, like, taking this seriously tone, where he'll be like, he always prefaces it with, like, oh, did I tell you? As if it's, like, not a big deal. Like, once he was, like, you know, because I had this, I mean, this is kind of sad, fair warning. So, I had a childhood dog named Abiquiu that I loved very much. And she passed away, but my dad, because, you know, she went to live with my dad after we moved, because we just couldn't take her with us. But she had passed away, and my dad didn't tell me for, like, 2 months. And then suddenly one day he was like, oh, by the way, did I tell you that, you know, this happened? And I was like, no, you did not. I was really mad at him. And it's like, that is not something you should just be like, oh, by the way, did I tell you? But he's always been, it's like, you know, he told me, like, once, like, oh, by the way, I, like, had to go to the hospital because I thought I was having a heart attack, and I was like, are you okay? And he just, like, kind of shrugged and laughed, and I was like, like, I'm sorry? Pardon? Like, that's not something you just, like, oh yeah, whatever. But it is, like, a really bad habit within our whole family. It's just, like, it's not that we're not taking it seriously, it's just that we don't have another way to deal with our stress other than being like, yeah, you know, it sucks. It's very unhealthy. I don't recommend it. Let's see, you might as well bada bing, bada boom. Explodey. Boom. Ah, yeah, no. Nervous laughter and lots of ums. That's the thing we do. Yeah, with dads, I swear. I mean, you know, and honestly, you might be right. I think it's like kind of a dad thing. It's just sort of like they just manage to shrug things off, and I don't know how they do it. Maybe they've just seen too much, you know? It's like nothing phases them anymore. It's like, how can they really be phased? Okay, he does the shrug it off part. Yeah, it's like, it's either shrugging it off, laughing it off, or both at the same time. Very nice. Love that ice thing. What is it called? Ice meteors. Power of all the meteors. If it's ice, would it be a comet? Because they're cold, right? I'm not sure. I shouldn't try and put logic into this. Especially since I can't think of the word for it anyway. Okay, let's see. I really need to reorganize my deck, but it's fine. Let's see, let's do that. Help us both out. Oh my god, why do dads, like, I mean, so, like, at least when texting, the K, the OK, it's like, I know when my dad's excited because he like, will speak in sentences instead of, like, 2 words at a time. It's like, that's when I know he's passionate about something, when he says a full sentence. It's kind of ridiculous. The school of cold. The cold of school. The shiver me timbers school. What the hell am I talking about? I'm trying to go longer, so my brain is trying to mush together different words to actually create something coherent. No, not the scorpion. We've gotten one of those, what are they called? It's a scorpion, but it doesn't have a tail. Yes, I also hate. Let's see, let's, grab this guy. At least you got rid of some of that stuff on you. That was very, very clever. If I had that ice one, I would have gotten rid of that. Fortunately, I do not. The Elsa's cool. Gotta learn to let it go, man. Very dumb joke. Okay, well at least they're kind of wasting their time with their shield. Ah, of course now I get it. Well, let's see. Lightning, I guess? I mean, they have a shield to both, so I can't do much else. Probably do something next round. Like vampire. Boom. Very nice. Oh, don't even have to do that, so awesome. Very well snowed. We appreciate. Again, this is so much easier with another person.
That should do it. I'll report back. But first, you can teach that metal man a lesson or two.
Let's teach that metal man a lesson or two. Yes, I think that's good to have like a backup little ice spell to get rid of those stupid shields, because it's a pain. Major pain. You'll catch up, don't worry. Now that I've guilt tripped you into playing Wizard101. glad you can join us. Join the club. We have jackets. I remember as a kid, these like little clockwork or like puppet wizards actually used to kind of freak me out. I think it's like the mannequin like thing. I'm kind of like Markiplier when that mannequins freak me out. Yeah, my highest one is my myth at level, let's see, what would it be? Level 84, I believe. It's the highest I've ever gotten, that's for sure. But again, I don't want to do Azteca desperately. I'm just procrastinating it, so I'm leveling up my other wizards. And also, like, I took on Myth because I was trying to be like, okay, is it really as bad as everybody says? Like, it can't be that bad. And it's not. I feel like people are way too hard on it. Like, there's a way to play it and play it smart. But at the same time, there's definitely several things that are a lot harder. Yeah, I feel like the hate for Myth is definitely unfair. I think it's because of, like, the minions and the stun focus. And it's like, I kind of get it, like, minions are useless. But also, they actually did help me out quite a few times when soloing. They're not perfect, but they're not, like, impossible to work with. And then stun, there actually are a lot of enemies that do stun. I know it's annoying when they have stun block, but it's not as bad as people kind of make it out to be. And Arthurus is a great spell. It is awesome, and you get it at a really good time. So, yeah, I don't quite get the severe amount of hate. I don't get the hate for Ice either. I feel like people tend to base whether schools are good or not based on, like, how well they solo. And, like, yeah, I get it, like, Myth and Ice are maybe a little, like, slower if you're soloing, but also you're kind of meant to play the game with other people. And also, like, they aren't as bad as people say anyway. Let's see, so I think... Okay, we gotta go to Regent Square again. Boop. Let's see, so I think, like, which one is the worst school really is kind of a... I mean, it's a very opinionated stance. I don't think any of the schools are, like, full-on bad. No worries, you go for it. I don't think any of the schools are outright bad. I think...
Great work!
I think that, like, if I had to pick one that was the worst, I think I would say balance. Just because I think it's really hard unless you have friends to play with, but that doesn't mean it's bad, you know? It's a support school. It's kind of like life. I think if you have people to play the game with and you can kind of have a team and you decide like, hey, I want to take on the support role, then I think like balance is really good. I think it's like a lot of people, like the way they play the game aren't going to prefer balance. Like the way I play the game, at least right now, like I'm not really keen on it. But again, I don't think that means it's like the worst or bad or anything.
Now that you've freed the counterweights,
I would say that Storm, I think, can get the most repetitive because of Tempest, though I still want to play as Storm because that might be, like, kind of nice after, like, struggling with some of the, like, harder schools for a while, but also I know a lot of people feel like it can get boring after a while. Because it's so powerful. But also, I feel like Storm, you do have to kind of know what you're doing to be really good at it, so yes, I shall join the group. Let's see, so I think we gotta defeat Meow. This is the last boss of the thing, right? Yeah, sometimes, like, it kind of stinks, like, when you're on a team and Storms are just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take all the experience and one-shot it, and it's kind of like, man, I wanted to hit at least once, because I like it, it's fun. But it's all good. Yeah, no, but sometimes they can kill the fun a little bit. And sometimes they're, like, super, super serious, I've found. Just as, like, a personality thing. But, again, also, I like Storm for many reasons, too. I think it can be a challenge in a different way, especially since you have such low health. After this dungeon, you go, okay, cool, alright, so I will be done. I will be done with, Marleybone. That's awesome. Yeah, I figured because we're fighting Meowie already. I can talk. Let's see. What did I do? Did I not play? I can't remember. I think I did. Let's see. Do I have an ice? I mean, he's gonna block that, but... Let me see if I get the little ice thing to get rid of that. I gotta like pay attention. Sorry. Yeah, you should play fire. I think fire's a lot of fun. I think fire's a lot of fun. Oh, of course I don't get it. God dang it. Okay, sorry. Didn't get the ice hit. You're watching, so you probably don't need me to say. Oops. Or maybe I should. I don't know. I'm like starting to go brain dead because I've been staring forward for too long and I'm getting hungry. Should I start delving into Mushu in this stream? I have to do like a new thumbnail for next time. Maybe I should do a little bit of it, though I'd need to take a pause and get a snack first. This game gets you hungry, you know how it is. Okay, let's see. Be nice if I could attack with something. I'm feeling a little useless right now. Okay, let's do that. Okay, well I might be able to vampire. So please don't fizzle on me. It's gonna be way overkill, but... Mushu is goofy. Oh my god, why would you fizzle? God, I feel so useless right now. Oh, that's painful. I know you got it, but oh, that was painful. Yeah, I kind of like... I feel like I wish Mushu's colors were a little bit darker, but I also have mods for like Stardew Valley to darken the colors, so I think that might just be a personal preference.
I can make my way up to the
okay, thank you.
If you take the elevators.
I just felt bad, like, because I felt like I got a bad... Here, let me take these out really quick. Don't really need them. There we go. Okay, let's put this on there. Okay, now I feel like I'm doing something. I just was like, of course I would, like, fizzle enough. I do have, like, 5,000 Stardew mods. But some of them are just visuals to make, like, the grass and the dirt darker because for some reason it's just the bright. Apparently with, like, ADHD you can actually have brightness and color sensitivity. So I think it's just my thing. And there's something about the sort of bright green of Mushu that kind of, like, just wears my eyes down. It's wild. Boop. I can understand that. I can understand that. If you get Stardew, I would do it like, I mean, you could always pirate it if you wanted, but I do like the creator, so I'm not gonna totally recommend that. He made that game all on his own, which was pretty mind-blowing. But yeah, the bright colors get to me. That's why I play it on my PC mainly. I do have a copy of it on my Switch, but I play it very rarely because, again, I can't mod it and the colors just get to me. But it is like a nice, like, I might even play it tonight a little bit. I still have to finish or do more of my Stardew Valley Expanded series. I did record a little bit, finally. I might record one tonight. We shall see. But what was I talking about? Totally blanked. Oh yeah, it's kind of like the one game, like, even though we've had, like, a bunch of other cozy games come out, it's still top tier for me. Like, there's still no other cozy game that's topped it for me. There's just something about it that, like, it has it being the best, and I can't exactly put it into words. Like, out of all the cozy games I've played, it's still the best one. I did gift it, so I don't know, maybe you should friend me on Steam, and then maybe once I, let's do, nope, come here, do that, thank you. Maybe once I get paid, maybe if you're friendly on Steam, maybe if I'm feeling generous, I'll get it for you. I mean, it is the holiday season almost, so I wouldn't mind. Okay, let's knock this guy out. It's like, I mean, I'm kind of surprised sometimes how not expensive it is. I think it's actually cheaper on the Switch, but I might be wrong about that. I might have just gotten it on sale. I just can't remember. Boom. No, you do not have to prison. Let's see. Let's. Nice. Burn that shield to a crisp. It's very fun to say. It's like how I like going bleh with the vampire every time. Let's see, I'll go ahead and do that. Might as well whittle down the health a little bit. Carmelomega. I feel like that exists, like, in a certain part of my brain, along with the bleh, and it's just gonna be stuck there forever. Bleh. We like all the blurs in Death School. All of the blurs. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Ow. That hurts so much. Sure. Let's paint. You might got it though. The Lucky Charm spell. I've heard that one before. But yeah, no, it is the Lucky Charm spell. Yeah, so many of the spells, like, I feel like I have to empty my inventory at some point. Also, I don't know if I've been paying attention to these. So there's that. Oh, Double ice. Okay, let's see if I can fire it up. We'll do this first. Yeah, it's that's annoying. That's very annoying. Ooh. No. No. Oh yeah, I gotta actually play. Duh, come on. Brain. Yeah, the like music in this game, the sound effects, they all exist in my brain, and sometimes they'll just get stuck there. Yeah, I think I'll meteor it up. No prob. Fireball. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh no, fairly well. I will mimic Cloudy and be like, bye, Pigeon Man. I appreciate you stopping in, especially when internet is funky. I definitely understand that. We only like just upgraded our internet, which was like, it was a long time coming, and also we still honestly need a repeater because it just doesn't reach a certain part of the house. Okay, well, could just do that. Or that, you got it. You got it. We stand. Again, I'm really appreciating the help. This is making this go way smoother. Boop. I think there is like snow, ice, and I think that's an elephant? Or snow ice, not snow ice. Snow, was it a tree? God, I don't remember. Let's see, this is a crappy hand yet again. Let's do that, and then I can meteor in a second. Dun, 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 dun. Whack and slide. I like how Scoot Scoot comes out with us. I love Scoot Scoot being with us. Okay, good. I'm glad you remember, because I like was only barely paying attention, and also my memory is kind of shite anyway. I like how I had no pause with saying the word D-R-U-G-S, but I say shite instead. My own limitations baffle me sometimes. Boop. You probably got it. I'll just do that just in case, but I think you got it. Very nice. Also, I meant to comment, I really love your pet. Your pet is very cute, I love. I like the little blue mohawk that it has going on. It's so pretty. I love it. Yes, I know I have too much in my pack. Ooh, I want to get that scrap metal in a second. Can I? There we go. I'll go back for it. I'll do this first. And then I'm going for that scrap metal because I desperately need it. I'm gonna have to do some like scrap metal searching, grinding off screen. A lot of it actually. Most annoying thing. Let's see. May need, yeah, no worries, I got it. No problem. I'll take care of Iceman. This Iceman. Let's see. Okay, can I... Probably isn't gonna kill him right away, but maybe I'll do that first, and then next round I could probably wipe him out. Very nice. You go, Scoot Scoot. Do your little dance. Okay, well, luckily I'm not attacking that one, so... Might be enough. Do that. Very nice. Boom, boom. Very nice. This will probably take care of this guy. Wow, I'm actually casting a death spell. What a novelty. I know I've been doing it a lot. I just, like, I'm getting used to the meteor strike, so... And also, I've been playing on my fire wizard, and I keep forgetting that I'm not mainly fire. Okay, let me get this scrap iron, because I needs it. Boop. There we go. Alright, I'm a-coming. Okay, I'm very glad you remember the code. Ooh, more scrap iron. Grab that. Much appreciate. Thank you for remembering. I feel like even if I had been paying attention, that's like, I think I probably would have ended up, like, forgetting it anyway, so I appreciate it. I know, this music, it just gets stuck in my head and has me humming along. It's like, it has a nostalgia quality, too. I recently found a video that had, the Wizard101 soundtrack, but, like, slowed down and reverbed, and it is peak amazing. It's really nice to work to, honestly. We'll do this first. I'm really hungry too. I don't know what is happening. Maybe I just didn't get enough soul energy today. But yeah, I'm not usually this hungry early on in the day, but it's wild. Maybe it's because of daylight savings or something? I don't know. Okay, I think checking on the time, I think I will end the stream once we finish this dungeon, and then next time I can start Mushu. Let's see, do I want to? Yeah, that's fine. No, this. There we go. I know how to click, I swear. But yeah, I feel you. I'm like weirdly hungry right now. Oh, nice, got it. Alright, Scoot's gonna do his little dance, and at least it'll be cute still, even if I don't need to do that. Very nice hit. I know I need to sell some stuff, I swear. I'll get there, I promise. Boop. Alrighty, go ahead and do that. Oh, that is right. I did say this game makes you hungry. You know, I think, yeah, there's something about it. There's something that's happening. You go, Scoot, do your little dance. I love. I'm never, even if there's better pets, I'm never gonna trade this one out because Scoot is perfect. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, that is an issue with ice, that you have to wait so long to get a blade. That plain sucks. Like, it's like, why? Why should you have to wait that long? There's no point. It's just silly. So I'd be salty too. Cause like, what is it like most people get it like right away, right? At least like pretty early on. That's like sort of a game decision that I don't quite understand. I mean, I know that ice isn't necessarily attack focused, but at the same time, why not just get it? I don't comprehend. I don't know why that choice was made by the King's Isle. Bum, 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 bum. You probably have it already, but might as well do a thing. Nice. Love to see it. Climbing the tower. Getting closer and closer. Go. Yeah, I remember this last one is sort of little long getting up to the top. But I think we're almost there. Getting pretty dang close. No, this isn't the best pull. I'm not gonna get rid of that just in case. Let's suck this hole out of this guy, why not? Might as well. Bleh. That was quite the spin he had, just like a woo. I don't know what that means, but you know what I'm talking about. Spinny arms. Again, all I'm thinking about is food now, so I'm starting to be like hungry. I'm getting the hungry brain, which means it's slightly more vague than normal. Let's see. Let's see. I wish I could get my little bomb thing. I'm calling it the bombs. I know it's the meteor strike. I totally didn't just space on the words and so just called it a bomb for some reason. Ouchie. I still love Scoot Scoot's little tail. Look how cute it is. Okay, I finally got the meteor strike. Let's see. Sure. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Why would I do that? Let's do that. Even though it's going to be essentially useless. Then I can meteor strike. Ah, yeah, I have that to get rid of. Good point. Don't like the weakness thing. That can get rid of mine too. I know I'm getting rid of my death shield too. I totally didn't space that. Ooh, I like birthday dinners. I'm always down for snackage. Well, I hope you have fun. That sounds great. I mean, hopefully, as long as you like your family. I'm hoping that is the case, and I didn't just say it blindly. Yeah, that was weird. I think I saw doubles for a second. YouTube, what's happening, man? Nice. Very nice. I think Meowie Artie is going to be no problem. Getting very close, I think. Oh, no. Aha! Well, that's awesome. I think, I'm guessing that means you like your family and it's going to be fun, so I'm happy for you. That sounds very lovely. I probably rushed ahead a little bit. Oops. I'm waiting, don't worry. Again, I'm getting dumber because I'm hungry. That's just how my brain works. I don't get hangry, I get dumb hungry. I just like, it's like the time I was like so hungry that I was like sipping some iced tea and like I tipped it despite the fact that it was like one that had a straw and I was drinking out the straw and I just like, I poured a ton in my lap for like a solid minute, and this is when I was with my dad actually, and he just sort of like looked at me. He didn't say anything because he was kind of mostly just amused. But he was just staring at me until I realized, like, oh, yeah, this is cold. Yeah, I get dumb when I'm hungry. It's just like all my brain cells stop working. My singular brain cell isn't even pulling its weight. Let's see, I guess we will... Lightning. We can be lightning-y. Slash. Hack and slash. Very nice, yet again. We stand. Wait, hang on, am I reading that right? Wait, you're... Am I just reading this wrong? Because I was... Hey, Dad, that was... Wait, hang on, I don't know if I'm reading your sentence right, because it's, like, sounding like you're... What? I feel like I'm totally reading this wrong. I'm hoping that's the case. Okay, I think I am just reading it wrong. No, you're fine. I'm in the same spot right now. I think it's hungry time. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's definitely snack hour for me. It's that like midday hungry, and then also the game focus is like my brain power has just been, yeah, it's running low here. So I think we're almost done though. We're so close. And then we can both get snacked. Need the bud. Need these guys to get out of our way so we can get the bud. We need those om-noms. Fizzle fizzle. Ha. Let's see. Probably got it after that. Do that just for grins, but I think you have it. I still love your pet. Your pet is so cool. Yeah, we see Malister again. Malister. Said that like a true Texan. Malister. I guess maybe I also get more Texan when I am hungry. There we go. Hi, Malister. Hi, man. Not gonna say anything, that's fine. I don't know if that's a glitch or not. Let's see, I'll put a curse on Meowiarty. Boom. He's got a spooky spook to help him. Oh no, not the purple sparkles. Oh, it hurt so much. Did you just like burn your hand on your own magic? Is that what happened there? Meowlistari, is that like a ship? Sorry, no, that was cursed. I'm so sorry. Just forget I said that. Oh my god. No, we hate that. Meowlistari. Cursed. Alright, here we go. I just now, for some reason, I just now noticed his weird little beard. His one little bit of hair. I mean, maybe I did notice it, but now I'm thinking I didn't right now. Because again, hungry. Boom. Take that. Need to defeat you so I can get a snack. Oh my god. The new ultimate ship. helps him get over the tragedy of losing his wife by oh my god. This is so cursed. I love it. Perfect ship. New ship dropped. New Wizard101 ship. Alright. Getting there. I have 3 goals all of a sudden. Okay, don't need that many. Do that. There you go, Scoot Scoot. I got a weakness on me, but hopefully maybe I can get it off me before I attack. But if not, we shall deal with it. Oh my god. Malice, love child. Oh my god, I need fan art. I need fan art of the love child. Ah! Oh my god. I love and hate this at the exact same time. It's beautiful. Thank you for this. It's exactly what our hunger, our food-deprived brains are doing right now. Oh my god. You know, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Why no one has thought of this, I don't know. I mean, it's the internet. They should have thought of it. Maybe there is ship art out there. Who knows? Like, I'd be kind of shocked considering how online is. Maybe there's some fan art on Tumblr or something. That would be my first guess on where to go. Do that. Yeah, no, this is some brilliant creative energy right now. We love it. We love the creative energy here in the chat right now. Go. Boom. It's so much easier with your help. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate the new ship. Oh, there he goes. Down for the count.
Inconceivable! How could a mere child defeat me?
Ha.
Grow complacent,
Thank you
Wizard.
again. Thank you
Alistair
so
will
much.
avenge me.
Okay, we're gonna go talk to Mr. Bones. Go and do this really quick. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's just go get this done so we can say that we're finished with Marleybone. Yeah, of course. I'm glad you could join. Again, it's way more fun with another person and also way easier. Again, this game is meant to be played with multiple people, so having someone to join along makes it more fun. Alright, come on, Sherlock. Let me talk to you.
You've defeated...
Indeed. Our city,
Yep.
you are our city's
Yeah,
savior.
I know, I'm so cool.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Indeed, indeed.
Indeed.
Fantastic work. You should publish an account of the case. If you won't, I will for you.
Go for it,
Do
Watson.
visit us again. And feel free to stop by the museum, too.
This could have all been avoided if you just let me look at the thing early, but whatever. No limit to his nefarious deeds.
His aim was to steal the Croconomicon from the museum all along.
Yep.
Why else would Malistair risk freeing Meowiarty but to get past the anti-magic defenses in the museum?
Yep.
You must leave for Wizard City at once and tell Headmaster Ambrose what has transpired here.
You got it, man. Okay. Ooh, we leveled up too. Nice. Alright, so with that, I'm gonna end the stream here because it is food time, and next time we'll start Mushu, and I'll be able to do a new thumbnail by then too. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, Cloudy, and thank you everybody for watching. I will see you next time. Make sure you drink water, get food like I am, because it's needed, and I will see you next time. Fare thee well.